can unmute.
How much is it now?
60. Don't ask, because it might go live while you're still getting ready. Hello, and welcome back to another stream from the Cricket Badgers. Today we will be streaming day 5 of the test match. So joining me in the comms box today is my partner on this channel, AdditB, and Analog TV. Analog TV is on his stream currently, so hopefully he can join us in commentary. Analog TV, you there? Ethan? Addit, what are your thoughts on this game so far?
Hello.
Oh, hi, Analog TV.
Hey.
Nice to see you. So, Addit, what are
Yes, so
the game so far?
could you just quickly, sorry to say this on air, but can you zoom in your camera so I can see a bit better?
Yeah, no problem.
I don't need the subtitles either. Okay. Unless you want them. Okay,
Yeah,
sorry about that.
that's better.
No problem. As you can see, so now we're just going to start the commentary. Right?
Yep.
Once.
Everything's ready.
Okay. Okay.
Let's go.
So heading into this game, I
Tuck through
thought
the
that
wicket.
West Indies had like a better chance of winning, but now that England have had a really good bounce back, I think England's sort of swaying to the victory. West Indies sort of lacking in the bat especially and the bowling.
Yeah.
I think they just need to wake up, and then they have a chance of winning this, but they just need to play really well.
So Anderson coming into Hope now. Defended into the offside, and they'll seek another single. 24 for
Take
2.
it. I think that Jimmy Anderson is a great bowler, but I think he's getting quite old. You can see that he's tired.
I think he's got. Injuries. They need to manage him carefully. Like
Yeah.
you saw, they dropped. I think drop's probably not the correct word. They rested him in the second test match so that he could have a break. Really. So I think resting like that is really important for someone of his age. That's bowled.
Especially-
He's just flicked it down the leg side for 4 runs. Is that buys or? Is that buys or
I think
bat?
it was off the bat. That was off the bat.
Ethan, are you still there?
I believe that was off the bat, that shot.
Yeah.
It was quite
Yes, it
fine.
was off the bat. Yes, that is off
Technology
the
is
bat.
just slightly preventing me from changing the score right now, but once
Yeah, that was bat. That was bat. I've got my own footage as
Yeah.
well that says it's bat. Yeah.
Mhm.
So 29 for 2 at the end of the over.
Hope's on 16 and Brathwaite on 9. West Indies are 29 for 2.
Root's making some fielding replacements and fielding placements.
Yep.
Broad is coming into bowl now.
Stuart Broad with 499 wickets today. How close do you reckon he is to his 500th?
Is he 499, is he?
Yeah, he is. So he's getting eerily close to his 500th wicket. It's
Yeah.
a massive day of cricket.
I should have got some animation for 500 celebration or something like that. But yeah, he's
Me as well, but I didn't.
He bowled really well, not last night, but the last evening before the washout yesterday. He was bowling really well, so we'll see how he does today. He comes in now, bowls to Brathwaite, hit through cover. They will sneak maybe a couple there. Yeah, that's gone past. Anderson picks it up and throws it back in. They'll pick up a couple there. That's Brathwaite, who moves on to 11. West Indies move on to 31 for 2.
Great.
Very, very good shot there. Nice stability there from Brathwaite. He certainly
I reckon Brathwaite and Shy Hope are actually the young guns. They're like the
So I'd just
underrated.
like to mention Satchman Gaming in chat. Do you read chat? Yes, we do. Thank you very much. We like to engage with our viewers. It's great to chat with you guys. And do you have a Discord? No, but with further milestones, we would be interested in setting that up. Here comes Broad to Brathwaite, splices it to cover there. So yeah, the Broad looks a bit challenging here for the West Indies. Obviously a bit of cloud cover you can see. There's a tiny bit of rain coming down now, but it's still...
I think they'll keep playing.
Yeah, I think so, because it looks like it's just going to be a...
I hope they'll keep playing.
I've looked at the forecast for today, and it looks like it's just going to be a passing shower for today.
I think the covers are getting ready.
Yeah.
That's it. I hope it's not a threat.
Nice flick
He
there.
Great shot. He's
really made his way some room through mid-wicket.
Yeah, really good shot. 35 for 2, sorry. West Indies now. Sashman Gaming is spamming emojis in chat.
Sashman Gaming, what do you mean by England could have got hugger?
I think it means higher.
Oh, yeah. True. I think that if they had got a bigger score, it would have been a one-sided game, but West Indies still can climb back from this.
Do you think it was a good declaration? I think it was... Because they declared, didn't they? Because they're coming off a bad rain, is it? Said bad light earlier. Rain stop play now. It looks like it's just going to be a passing shower, but it's looking decently heavy now. So yeah, we'll just have to wait and see, really. I think it was because they declared, didn't they?
So now I think we can just discuss. I think we have a time to just discuss what's happening on in the test instead of commentating. So, Adith, would you like to go first?
Yeah. So they're obviously going off for bad light. So we'll just have a chat about this test or the
bad light.
I mean, sorry.
Bad light.
I mean the rain. Yeah. Yeah. Although the light does look pretty gloomy out there. So I think West Indies. I thought they would fight back in this test match, but it really it's been disappointing from them, especially in terms of the batting. The bowling has been mediocre, but I think the batting has let them down in this test match.
I reckon if they hadn't lost the 2 wickets...
Quickly, just an update for our viewers. The forecast is dipping below 10% chance of rain after 11 o'clock, so it should be better. It looks like it's just going to be a passing shower. Doesn't look too bad, although they are bringing out the full covers. But I doubt it's going to be too bad today. I think we will get a decent amount of play. But I think Jason Holder up there in the dressing room will be hoping for a bit of rain. Yeah. What do you say?
I think he would. Like, this is the last day of the test, is it?
Yeah. So they're battling out for a score.
I think... Yes, I think they can easily draw this if they just put their head down and start blocking. They also have a chance of winning this, though. I think they should just go for trying to winning this because I think they can draw if they just try and bat well.
Yeah, I'm not sure they'll be able to win it at it. It's a bit of a tough ask.
It's a bit of a tough ask.
I think they'll be pushing to draw. So we'll just take a break now with a quick ad. I just wanted to show you one of my recent videos that I did. It's a Q&A that I did on my channel. So we'll return after that with some news on what's the forecast like and what we're expecting for the rest of this game. Right, we'll see you in a couple of minutes.
Hey guys, and welcome back to another video from the Cricket Badgers. Today we will be doing the 100 subscriber special Q&A. In an earlier video I asked you guys to submit your questions in the comments and we got quite a few responses, so let's jump right into it. The Cricket Badgers, do you think that club cricket should be free and provided by the government via taxes, or paid for by broadcast right to equalise talent so that a poor person will be just as likely to play international cricket as a rich person would be? I'm not sure exactly how governments could do it, but I do think something should be done to make cricket more accessible to youngsters, because sometimes it can be seen as an elitist sport. What is your editing app and how do you record? Which editing software do you use? Keep this for the Q&A. What do you use to edit videos? I use an app called InShot, and for recording, I use my phone on a tripod. In fact, let me show you how I do it. As you can see, this is my setup, so I have the tripod here. It's called a Rhodesy tripod, and I have my S10 here, which I film with. It's good quality. You don't really, obviously I'm not a massive channel, so I don't really need to invest in a hi-fi camera just yet. So smartphones are quite good nowadays in terms of cameras. Who are your favourite cricketers and why? And who's your favourite cricketer? My favourite cricketers are probably Steve Smith, Virat Kohli, just because of their class, both of them. And because I'm a leg spinner, I quite like Yuzvendra Chahal and Rashid Khan. Even though he's not my style, he's just very interesting to watch. If I had to single out one, I'd probably go with Virat Kohli, because he was the one I sort of grew up with and I've watched my whole life. The others obviously have massive amounts of skills, but he's just the one that I grew up with and saw learn and become the captain and things like that. Give us your best ODI 11 from the last 10 years. Once again, this is tough to choose, but if I have to pick an 11, I'd go with Rohit Sharma and Jason Roy opening the batting, and then Steve Smith at 3, Kohli at 4, and Kane Williamson at 5, and then Ben Stokes at 6, MS Dhoni, the captain and the wicketkeeper, at 7, Shakib Al Hasan at 8, at 9, Mitchell Starc at 10, and Jasprit Bumrah at 11. If you were to be a professional cricketer, would you prefer to be a batsman or a bowler, and why? Oh, that's a tough question. I'd probably say I'm an all-rounder, but if I had to pick, probably batting. I just find it's more interesting, I'd say. Did you paint that wall? I'm not sure, mate. I painted. I don't know. Did I paint somebody's family? You paint or not to paint? That is someone. I'm just kidding. Yeah, we all painted the wall. Do you think it looks nice? Anyway, thanks for sticking around to the end of the video. I hope you enjoyed that Q&A. As you can see, we're fast approaching 150 subs, so we can do this again. Let me know in the comments below if you want to see another Q&A. And that's it from me. See you next time. Here are some other videos from us to check out. Please consider subscribing if you enjoyed. Comment your video ideas down below, and that's it from me. See you next time.
Commentary by the two Cricket Badgers.
Yes, welcome back to viewers
Hello.
on our channel as well, as we are returning from that short ad break, the Q&A that we did. It's very important test. Now they're showing on Sky Cricket the Black Lives Matter segment, which is controversial with some cricket fans, but we'll go over that later.
Yes. I think South Africa did much in this.
Yeah, I'm not sure.
So South Africa's very controversial because there's been a lot of there's racism both ways in that country. There's black people have been killed for being black, and there's white people have been killed for being white. So it goes both ways, and it's sad that we even need to think about what race someone is. Why don't we just all be friends? You know what I mean?
Just a quick update here from Old Trafford, from my sources in Old Trafford. The rain has stopped now, and the covers are starting to be taken off, and you can see a patch of blue if you're watching on the TV commentary. Is very different now. You can see blue skies, and the sun is shining in stark contrast to how it was earlier.
I think this should be a good game. I think this is a good game we've got in our hands, boys.
So I think the West Indies and England teams will be coming on in a minute to the ground, and we'll see what happens.
Yep.
I'm just seeing if England are coming on back onto the field. The covers are starting to be removed now. the field.
You can see Shy Hope and Craig Bathwaite.
Yeah,
No, that was Rustin Chase.
So if you can see now, they're driving the rover around with the rope to that helps drain the outfield of all the moisture and check how wet it is. But the main cover on the main pitch is being taken off now, which is really good news. So the players will be coming on in a minute back onto the field.
Yes, we're getting very, very close to the start of day 5 to continue. Well, not start of day 5, but day 5 to continue.
Yeah,
it's a massive.
So they were just showing Brathwaite's drives this morning in the analysis on Sky Sports, and they've been. You can see that Broad is targeting that full length, but he's getting the main thing that's helping Brathwaite get those away for 4 is that big stride length that Brathwaite has.
Especially, I reckon,
for young cricketers to learn from, I guess.
Look up to.
Yeah.
Yeah, certainly got very
always put your foot on the ball.
Right, to the ground.
I was looking at his statistics.
Go on.
So there was the other guy, Shy Hope. He's much better at one-day cricket. He almost averages twice as much, and his strike rate's twice as much in ODIs. So he likes to strike at about 75, rather as Brathwaite's not bothered by strike rate. So he generally just has good footwork. You know what I mean? He's not really bothered what shot he's playing. His footwork's just generally good. He's not focused on attacking. He's focused on playing good strokes. He plays the ball with merits.
Yeah, especially I reckon when you're a young cricketer, I reckon it's not a big thing to play these big shots, but I think it's really good to get your footwork right because that will help you in your more later days while playing cricket. Yep, they're coming back.
Yeah, I think they're coming on. So stay with us. We'll have live coverage right now once the players return onto the field. So welcome back to viewers on our channel. We have good news. The players are walking back onto the field and we are seeing play returning now. So Stuart Broad is once again warming up here. I'm not sure why he is Stuart Broad's changed out of his whites, which is a bit unusual. He's going to have to go and change quickly. Or maybe he's taking a break from the field. I'm not sure. We'll have to see.
Probably taking a break from the field.
Yeah, maybe. Because otherwise I'm not sure why he's taking off his whites. So I don't know if he's got a niggle or something. But we can see now the England players are walking back down the balcony and onto the field. So we will have play resuming very soon. To all our viewers all over the world, including on Analog TV's channel, make sure that you come and you share this broadcast with your friends so that they can watch along with us and they can watch this match with us.
Definitely.
Yeah.
And I'm very, very excited. England coming out onto the field. No Stuart Broad, which is a bit surprising. Is there some injury or something? So it's supposed to be a historical day.
He's back.
Or maybe that was a pre-recording conversation. Maybe that was a conversation he had earlier or something. I'm not sure.
Yeah, it wasn't earlier footage of him. So
yeah, maybe a bit.
499 wickets he's on.
Yeah.
One reason why you should stay tuned. Yeah, he's getting close to 500th wicket. Exactly. History never repeats, they say. So it's going to be a massive day of Test cricket as it is. Broad, getting ready.
Yeah.
Are they just saying?
So, hello viewers, Stuart Broad is getting ready at the top of his mark to bowl to, I think it's Craig Brathwaite on strike, maybe? I'm not too sure. We'll see.
The ideal thing for England, I reckon, is to have probably Shy Hope facing up to Broad, because he goes for shots, and although he's much better attacking, actually no, I take my words back. He bowls, that one's just defended there, I think.
Yep.
Super 35 West. I take my words back. Sorry, I said the wrong thing. They should have the England want Anderson to bowl to Shy Hope, because Shy Hope stuffs up attacking. So Braithwaite's on strike. It was a very good delivery for Broad to start then.
Yeah.
Just hit very solidly in the middle of the bat.
Line and length, yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
Defends again.
Broad bowls, that one's defended.
Yeah.
Yeah. Mid-on fielder running around to get that. There's one ball left of the 12th over.
Yep.
Braithwaite 15 off 40 now. As I said, he's not bothered by defensive shots, and he's also got very, very good footwork, and possibly Hope's footwork is not as good. Like, we saw analysis of him on the screen. He's perfect at that type of stuff. He's just someone to eye out for that. But I think one thing that all West Indies batsmen are doing incorrectly is moving their back foot too much. Like, if it's a full delivery, don't do it. As well, Broad bowls.
That's an interesting point.
No run.
Defended there from Brathwaite, yeah.
Yeah.
There's some streaming issue. Hang on my channel.
Okay.
No problem.
Hang on.
Simply
Don't
Cricket,
worry.
are you there?
Yep.
So joining us in the commentary box now is Simply Cricket. He's another cricket YouTube channel. You should go and check him out. So, how are you doing then?
Good, thanks. How are you?
Yeah, no problem. We're pretty good.
Got it. Just subscribe to you. Mate. I didn't know you existed, so I just subscribed.
Yeah.
Cheers. Appreciate
And
it.
so should everyone else. I just clicked subscribe just a second ago. Okay.
Yeah.
That's
So,
funny.
Cheers. Appreciate
What
it.
do you think of this test match?
We're on air.
Yeah, I mean,
Can you see? Oh yeah. This is Jesse's cousin.
1 second.
No problem. So, Anderson now shaping up to Hope. We'll hear from Simply Cricket in a minute. So, Anderson coming up now. Is coming into Hope. Bowls. Flick through the leg side. Bit of a streaky inside edge there from Hope. They'll grab a couple there. West Indies on 37 for 2.
Sorry about that. Yeah, I think the rain yesterday definitely helped out the West Indies. Otherwise, this match would probably already be over. But Broad's bowled really well. Jimmy's bowled well without much luck.
Beats in there on the outside edge.
Really close to getting a nick.
Yeah. Well bowled from Anderson.
I think in like Test match cricket, there's always like these balls every now and then that are so close to getting a nick, but they just don't manage to connect with the
Yeah,
bat.
it's just that building up of the pressure, and you need to have patience both as a batsman and a bowler, don't you?
Yeah. It's almost like sometimes the batsmen just aren't good enough to nick it.
Yeah.
They just bowled too good of a ball.
Sliced out to a backward point there. Another good ball from Anderson. Ethan, Anderson's bowling pretty well here, isn't he?
Definitely. He's got very good energy. And that delivery that beat the bat just a couple of balls ago was absolutely fantastic. And he's so consistent. He's probably got 5-10 seconds away from the bat today.
I think he's getting that just enough movement, I reckon. Not too much movement that it's...
To square the batsman up.
Yeah. Shot from beautiful cover drive
what
there.
Is he? Isn't he 14 wickets away from 600?
Yeah, something like that. And Broad's on 499.
11 wickets.
But that was a really good shot from Shy Hope there.
Shy Hope, yep. Great cover drive.
It's good to watch Shy Hope.
Yeah, he's very good. Better at 1 days than 10.
Yeah, Shy. Yeah.
So he needs to kind of roll
I reckon Joe Root, Virat Kohli, and Shy Hope and Kane Williamson, Steve, like not necessarily Steve Smith, but these are the type of cricketers that you just want to copy the technique because they have such crisp batting shots that you just.
Don't forget about Babar Azam.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
And he's
that
like the most
was suspended there to cover for no run.
Yep.
No, I'm not leaving. Sorry about that. Broadcast problems. Something came through. I've muted you guys out. Sorry.
Inside.
Okay.
Just to make sure. Okay.
He hit the inside
Technology
of the Brathwaite
problems.
there.
I can't see.
West Indies moved to 45 for 2 with that great shot off Broad's ball. He bowls now and Brathwaite defends that one. Broad ball to Brathwaite. Oh, he's given out. That is gone there. That is absolutely plumb, I reckon, there. That is really, really close. Analog TV, do you think that one's gone? It's LBW there. I think he's got him here, Broad.
That's a big loss for the West Indies.
Yeah. It's a
Not
massive
too much
moment in
bounce
this
there.
test match.
Not too much bounce there. Is that 500 for Broad?
Yeah, that is, I think.
Let me just check. What's the ad? Is that?
That's the most.
There it is. I think that's 500.
Yeah, that's a 500.
Amazing achievement, that.
That's really great.
So, sorry about that. I've just commentated the wicket from Stuart Broad there. I just saw that on my iPad. It was an excellent delivery, wasn't it?
Yeah, well, that was a beautiful ball. Just squared him up and got the LBW shout going there.
Where's the footage?
Which footage?
I can't see the match footage. Sorry.
No problem.
Yeah, I think you got to share screen.
Right, I need to go. Okay, hang on. I need to go for dinner. So I'll leave commentary to you guys. Okay.
Yeah, that's no problem.
So West Indies feet for 45. We're going to take you guys on the live stream straight to the cricket badges for the next 20 minutes as I have my dinner, because I smell dinner and I'm hungry. And just quickly in the live chat, Jake Brimfield says, "Hey mate, and great wicket." Yes, Jake, thank you so much for joining us. A history made at Old Trafford with Stuart Broad getting his 500th wicket. Let's get down to the cricket badges and simply cricket now. Prove it 45. Please update the scores, okay? Because my screen won't show the scores, so I can't change it around while I'm eating. Bye.
Too easy. Brooks coming out now. He's another batsman who's easy on the eye.
Yeah.
He'll definitely be tested out here though. Broad in the middle of a good spell.
So tell us a bit about your channel, Simply Cricket. While we wait for the new batsman to come in. You want to tell our viewers what kind of channel you have?
Well, we're pretty new to YouTube. We kind of started out on TikTok just as a bit of a joke. Well, not a joke, but started out just having a bit of fun on there, and then we've progressed to about 8.6k followers on there, and then moved on to Instagram. Then moved on to Instagram and now onto YouTube. So
how many subscribers do you have now then?
I think we're about 80. So
Yeah.
we're trying to grow, get a bit bigger.
Yeah.
We post about 4 videos a week. Lots of fun. So yeah.
That's 500. You can see all the England players are clapping for Stuart Broad.
Yeah, it's pretty obvious, but not every day a bowler hits 500 test wickets.
Yeah.
Not too many have done it. What do you guys take on Josh Butler? Because there's 3 more tests to come this summer against Pakistan. So what do you like going in the Pakistan series? What kind of team would you have going into that? Is Butler in your team?
I think the team they have now is pretty good, but I'd quite like to see, I'm not sure how they do it, but I'd quite like to see Sam Curran into this side, obviously. I'm not sure it's really practical who he would replace, but I'd
Yeah.
quite like
Do
to
do
see
you
him
think
in the
do you
team.
think they'll take the four seamers and the spinner into the Pakistan series?
Yeah, because I think it'll probably, that's kind of how the pitches are going to be prepared. So I think that's how they'll do it.
Mm.
Another good ball defended by Brooks here.
Anderson is bowled well this whole series, but he hasn't got too many wickets.
Yeah,
I think
he's probably under. He's been a bit unlucky at times. Obviously, he was rested in the second test, so he didn't get a chance. But in the first test, he just didn't really get too much.
he still looks threatening, but I think he needs to use some angles on the crease a bit more. Maybe come wide up crease, couple of balls.
Yeah, that might be a good idea.
It hasn't swung as much in this series as it has in others, so I think that he just needs to, make some natural variation. Like Broad with his last wicket, that one stayed pretty low. Brathwaite probably should have come forward to it, but still stayed pretty low. And that's that bit of natural variation that Jimmy Anderson needs.
Yeah, I think so. So Anderson now bowling to Brooks here. He comes now, Anderson. And Brooks defends there.
Score is 3 for 48.
Yeah.
Hope's 22 not out. Brooks 3 not out. Where can you see this match going from here? Can you see England winning?
I think most likely.
Can you see them winning? Can you see West Indies holding on for the draw?
I think most likely it's going to be an English win, but I mean West Indies, if they really bat well, they can push them, and if they have help with a bit of rain here, then maybe they might have a better chance.
They've just popped up a stat here, and Broad's now the 7th leading wicket taker in cricket history, with Jimmy Anderson being 4th there.
Yeah, that's.
So you got two of the leading wicket takers.
I think we underestimate how good these guys really are. They're absolutely world class.
Yeah. They tend to not be given the same kind of praise as like Glenn McGrath, but they're right up there with the amount of wickets that they've taken. Do you think England are going to win within the second, third session? When can you see them getting through the West Indies batting lineup?
Yeah, I think there's definitely the possibility of them getting through the West Indies batting lineup. I think that's quite likely right now, I think.
It would be interesting to see how much resistance the West Indies do show here. Because I think in the last match, they probably could have held on for a draw there, but they didn't really show that kind of fight. So it'll be interesting to see if here they do decide to fight it out.
Yeah, I think that they did show quite a lot of fight in the last Test match, and I think they'll show that same kind of fight today. Just whether they had the skill and ability to battle it out. But one thing that they do have on their side is that Roach is the night watchman, so really they've only lost 2 true batting wickets. So, Brooks is generally the number 4 for the West Indies, but because of the night watchman, that's flipped into the leg side by Hope through off Broad. They'll get a single there.
I think this partnership's a big one here.
Yeah.
If these two could get them to lunch, then I think, you know, it's right on. But if they lose another one here, then they could potentially lose another one before lunch, and all of a sudden they're 5 down, and
Yeah.
it's not looking friendly.
So Adit Fargo, my partner on this channel, he had a bit of technical difficulties, so now he's joining the commentary team again. As you may know, that Analog TV is busy with other commitments, so he will be back in the commentary team in around 20 minutes or so. So hello Adit, you back? I think he's still connecting to audio, but we got him back in the commentary box. So here comes Broad, bowling to Brooks here. A bit of a field change here. The short cover moves into the short mid wicket. Maybe playing for that little flick shot, you think, with the catch in the leg side. In comes Broad now. Bowled and beaten on the outside edge again is Brooks. He's bowling really
And that's
well.
where Broad.
Yeah.
That's where Broad wants to stay there. That's perfect areas right there.
Yeah, and I think they've got that little bit of a catcher in the mid wicket, maybe for an uppish flick into the leg side, you reckon?
Definitely on the cards. I
So
think that's what they're looking for.
I think Adit Bargle is connected to chat. So are you there, Adit?
Yes.
Yes, hello.
Yes.
He had a bit of technical difficulties earlier on, but he's joined.
Yes.
Is currently busy with dinner commitments, but he'll be back in about 20 minutes. Here comes Broad to Brooks, defended into the leg side. 49 for 3 here, the West Indies. So,
This, I reckon,
there
it's
was
sort of
obviously
really
that
swaying to
what-
the England.
Yeah, what did you think of that wicket of Brathwaite there from Broad? He was looking pretty solid, and then he burst one through the defences. What did you think of that wicket?
I reckon it was a good wicket. It was a real good wicket. It was Broad's 100th. 500th,
yeah.
isn't it?
Yeah, and I think
Yeah.
it was just that persistent line
big
of length,
wicket.
wasn't it? He was just
Yeah,
constant.
like if the good thing was, this is the good thing with Broad and Anderson, they just have that consistent line length, and if you keep missing it, they'll just target that same spot. They'll eventually get you out.
Yeah, that's a good off drive there from Brooks, I think it is. They'll pick up 4 for that.
Yes.
53 for 3 West Indies are.
And I think that's the way. When the ball is swinging or moving a bit away from you, I think you do have to have your hands open and really play with the swing instead of trying to play back down the ground or through extra cover.
And I think the most important thing
Exactly.
we were talking earlier was about you need to get that stride in towards the ball
Yeah,
so you can go out and make sure that your head's close to the ball when you're playing it.
Yeah, I think the head is the most important thing when playing a shot like that, especially because your head is the heaviest part of your body. So if you lean towards one side, your whole body will go that side. So if your head's leaning towards the ball, it'll be a perfect shot to
There's an
play.
interesting thing here that they're showing on Sky Sports. Brathwaite has been getting quite a few
Brooks.
LBWs of Craig Stuart Broad's been getting quite a few LBWs to Craig Brathwaite, and same with Sam Curran got a couple of LBWs on him. So maybe that's a growing trend here as Brooks flicks that down to fine leg for 1 run. Great over there from Broad. West Indies are 54 for 3.
I think Blackwood's going to be one to watch out for. Obviously, he made that 95
Yeah.
in the first match, and he made a 50 in the second match. So
Yeah, like
Welcome back to viewers on our channel. Chris Wokes is bowling from the, I'm not sure which end, I think it's maybe the James Anderson end, yeah. Bowling from the James Anderson end. In he comes. It's bowling to Brooks, who's on 8. And he's nicked that away past Gully. Streaky shot there, but he'll get away with it. 4 runs there for Shamar Brooks. It's a streaky shot from Brooks there. What do you think about that shot? There's a bit of movement away there, wasn't there?
Yeah, it went fine of Gully, probably more to a 5th slip, which you won't see much of here, but flashed away. Probably could have left it, but runs nonetheless.
Yeah.
Yep. I reckon West Indies, all they need now is just to get these simple runs and just hold on to their wickets.
Yeah, I think they need... The first hour is done.
Defended by Brooks.
The first hour is done, going into the second hour now. They've lost the 1 wicket in that first hour, but I think if they go in this second hour, not lose any wickets, go to lunch 3 down.
Yeah, there's a bit of drizzle now at Old Trafford. Which is not good news, but we'll have to wait and see.
This is the only reason I don't like England's weather when playing cricket. It'll be rainy for maybe 15 minutes and become like really sunny, and then just become rainy again for 15.
Good ball there from Wokes.
It's going to be one of those days, on and off.
Yeah. I think, it's going to be a lot of those passing showers, but we'll just have to wait and see how much play we're going to get in. It is frustrating when you have to go off and go on so much.
I don't think the West Indies will be complaining though.
Yeah, no, I don't think they will. Oh, top edge there from Brooks. He gets away with it, gets past square leg. I think they'll get a couple of runs there. Yeah, a couple of runs there. Brooks moves to 16 now. West Indies is 60 for 3.
You can see Joffre down there at fine leg, so I think that's suggesting he's going to come on next over here.
Yeah, maybe. I think maybe they may. Yeah, you're right. They might have a couple of bowling changes here. Good shot there. Sorry, what am I talking about? That was a good bouncer there from Wokes. Bowled on the hip again, and he flicks it into the leg side. To mid-wicket for no run. Do you think Shamar Brooks has looked a little bit aggressive now? Do you think he should be playing that way? Or maybe he should tone down a bit, because they're probably going for the draw here, aren't they?
Yeah.
I think he should just play his natural game, I guess.
I think it's that balance. Some people say you need to tone yourself down a bit, and some people say that you need to kind of play to the situation as Shamar Brooks defends that one. End of the over there. I think
some people say that
from the other end.
Hello everyone and welcome to another episode of Underrated Cricketers. All-Stars team is that they really got tired in the second half. So
please remember to like, favorite and subscribe. It really helps out the channel.
And our feature channels. Black Tick Iceway, Cricket Badges, Cricketism at its finest. Analog Casual.
I want a more casual approach to videos, right? And the idea...
So, to Cool Boy Superhuman, great channel.
Play for this.
Alright.
Subscribe.
It's a Cool Boy Superhuman.
Welcome back to viewers on our channel. We are now seeing Jofra Archer into the attack from the pavilion end, I think. Broad picked up the wicket earlier, for any of you who are joining us new. That was his 500th wicket. Very iconic moment, I guess. It's great for England. I think England did definitely have the upper hand here. But the draw is still on the cards. You cannot rule it out. Want a couple of hundreds and then maybe they'll be able to fight it. Beautiful shot from Hope there. But it goes straight to the fielder.
Yep, they've brought in Jofra Archer. I think he'll be the real controversial player today if he performs well.
Do you mean controversial?
Like, he can perform well today and get a few wickets. I think that West Indies will lose. Like, if he gets a couple of wickets early on in his spell, I think West Indies will have a bigger chance of losing. So I think he's the wild card that they're playing here.
Yeah, I'm not sure controversial is the right word, but yeah, I think he'll definitely.
He'll make things happen.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's that sort of a player, isn't he?
I think he's that kind of player that if you want a wicket, you just bring him in and he'll get you a wicket.
Yeah. So a couple of slips and a gully here. Joe Root's gone with. First ball is second ball. Sorry,
Left.
Ball. It's left and it's wide outside off stump. Bit of movement.
Taking a little leaf out of Steve Smith's book there.
Yeah. It's a bit unusual there, that lead. So the average swing was 0.6 degrees on day 3 and 0.3 degrees this morning. So it's a little bit less, but what you're seeing is that because there's that swing and it's not shot from Hope there, beautiful punch through backward point and it will race away 4. He moves to 27, West Indies 64 for 3. But I was just saying maybe it's just actually better now because it's swinging just enough that we saw a couple beat the edge, but it's not swinging too much. So there's a high chance of a nick, whereas if it's hooping around, then they're more likely to miss it, than nick it. But that was a really good shot from Hope there, nicely punched off the back foot. Through point. Comes Archer to Hope. Good full delivery, blocked out to cover. Hope's looking good here. Hopefully I didn't jinx it.
Hello.
Hi, Analog TV. Nice to see you back.
Hello, friend. How are ya?
Long time no see.
Yeah.
So Archer is now into the attack with Hope bowling. Beautiful cover drive through the gap.
Great shot.
Yes, beautiful shot.
Yeah.
Just got that perfect placement, doesn't he?
Yeah.
Just footwork. He has.
Easy on the eye. Aria Raj says hi. Hello. Make sure to share the stream with your friends and get them to subscribe to the channel as well. It really helps us out. As many friends as you can. Spam the WhatsApp groups, Try and grow the channel. And
watching now.
Yeah, if you're watching on my channel, make sure to share it. Check out Analog TV's channel as well, maybe in the lunch break or something like that. And if you're watching on Analog TV's channel, make sure to check out my channel as well.
I think I have a link of the Cricket Badgers channel in the description, so it shouldn't be too hard. Go to the description and check it out. I only have one live viewer, but this system can't face it. It's never accurate. So it could be 10 people, it could be no one.
So was this how it was on Saturday then, or did you have loads of viewers to start off with?
No, I had loads of viewers probably between 7 and 9 p.m.
Did it randomly just go up?
Yeah, it did during the second session.
Flick through the leg
that
side.
That one cut through the mid-on region.
Yeah, they'll get 2 there.
Fluent batting.
Yeah, really good batting there. Unfortunately, technology...
It'll be interesting to see.
Yeah, go on.
It'll be interesting to see Jeff Archer's pace here. Whether he's trying to bowl quick or whether he's trying to just bowl controlled here.
It's a good point you make there.
He bowls. That one's quite full. He's flacked that away through the mid-wicket region. There's a fielder there. Good effort from the fielding. Nice one. Just throwing it in. Nice consistency. And that's another thing England need to keep on good. Their fielding. The West Indies hate it when they have to run because, I don't know, the pace comes on and you just want to hit the boundary. But Hope's been very good today, I reckon. 31 or 37.
Good point.
I think the good innings from him. He bowls. That one short. He hammers it straight up.
Top edge.
I don't know. Maybe
It's gone there.
that's caught. That's
caught
caught.
that one.
Good catch. Stuart Broad takes a fantastic catch.
He's got the wickets now. He's in the field as well, taking catches.
Yeah, he's really had an all-round game today. Great batting, great bowling, and now great fielding with that wonderful catch, and benefits Chris Wokes. So he's come up with his 500th wicket, and now a massive catch.
Massive blow.
That was really unnecessary from Shai Hope there.
I don't know
It
about
was a
that
rubbish
shot.
shot.
Now I think England has a real big chance of winning this test. Now that Shai Hope is
That
gone.
was a really poor sort of slog there from Shai Hope.
And that's a bit of his problem. He's a very attacking player. So you get that from Shai Hope. He sort of just chipped that one up in the air as if to say, give me a wicket. But excellent catch from Broad. He has that energy there. He ran around probably 3 or 4 meters. And just to be able to just go and get it, well done from Stuart Broad. He should really be thankful. And Chris Wokes also to bang it in short very bravely from him. Gets a dismissal 31 or 38. A quick fire innings, but probably not enough. I reckon this collapse is really coming in play. West Indies will definitely be praying for rain, because if rain comes through, the draw could really get forced through as he walks off back to the pavilion. He looks very disappointed, one thing for sure. And I reckon he's thinking in his head, I thought I would score more.
You are watching live and free coverage from the Cricket Badgers. Please support us by liking this stream and subscribing. Thank you, and back to the broadcast.
But it was good to take on the risk. It was good to risk it. It was good to gamble, and when bowlers gamble, they get the result. Especially Stuart Broad, but this was Wokes bowling, and it's an excellent effort. There's Roston Chase making his way to the crease, average of 31. Now, what depth do the West Indies have left? Now, that's a question that you guys are probably asking in your heads. So you've got him who averages about 30 or so. Then you got Roston Chase, who averages 31.27 with the bat. Then you've got Jermaine Blackwood, who averages 31. Jane Dowrich, who averages 29.
Yeah.
Racking Cornwall, who averages 7. So
I don't think
you've basically got
Jason Holder as well.
decent batsmen.
Jason Holder.
As Wokes bowls.
I don't think they have
That
the
one's
same
defended.
depth as the other teams. I don't think.
Yeah. Although the keeper is a little bit further down the order, so they put the keeper as the last standing batsman, which I think is a poor tactic, because the keeper's expected to make a good innings with the tail enders there, which kind of makes the keeper look like a bad player. Yeah, that was well defended there, that delivery, as Wilkinson Brooks has been quite attacking. He bowls, and that one's left nice outside off stump.
Alright, so Adit is leaving us in the commentary box. So we'll see him soon. Alright, thanks for joining us, Adit. Good night in Australia, isn't it? So see you. Bye-bye.
Okay, good. Okay, sorry about that. A bit of a technical difficulties on our broadcast. They're sometimes challenging to set up. Hope we can get through it all. No one's listening live on my channel, but I'm looking at the TV. They were just comparing all the different stances of batting and the way the bowlers release. Now, old Broad was a little bit not straight. And as time's gone past, Stuart Broad has straightened up his arm. He's also bowled a little bit fuller and he's been more successful. So pitch up edge is probably the message. Meanwhile, the previous delivery by Archer was left outside off stump. Oh, there it is.
Short ball.
Yeah, that's a short ball. Hang on. Our footage is in time. It's in line with each other all of a sudden. Let's just double check. You sure you're not TV's not? We'll forget about that. Archer bowls. That one's away. Outside off stump. That is a good delivery there. Challenging the batsman.
West Indies 76 for 4 here.
On sit to mid on for no run. No, sorry about that. Forgot. Okay, I'll join your meeting now. Sorry about that. Just we changed it. Sorry, we'll do it at the end of the over. Sorry about this. So sorry for this. Sorry. Bowls that one. Oh, sorry. I'm getting out of the. Sorry. Just looking at Stuart Broad here. He's been pretty strong as Archer bowls. That one's gone past him outside the off stump. Oh, it's 4 for 76. Pardon me, I forgot to edit the scores on my broadcast. Forgot to add stuff.
Good bounce there from
They're just showing some of Broad's spells here.
Yeah,
and you know,
very famous.
He's a very rhythmical bowler. When he gets one, he tends to get a couple.
Yeah, that's a good description.
Showing he's 8 for 15.
That's a really good description.
8 for 15.
That's a great description.
That was pretty embarrassing. That 8 for 15. As Archer bowled, that one is defended.
Into the
It
upside.
won't take a run. So 20 overs gone, 4 for 76. Let's get to a quick break and we'll change the meetings at the same time.
Yeah. Wokes is now at the top of his mark, ready to bowl. He comes in and bowls to Chase, who defends to point. No run there. Flick there from Chase into the leg side. They'll get a couple there. They'll get a couple there, the Windies.
Attic, could you just share your screen, please?
So, Arya Rogers in chat, what do you all think about Jofra Archer? Because he got the chance but didn't make much of an impact. How's he doing now? Well, he's bowled alright, actually. Obviously, he missed that second test, but now he's sort of come back a little bit, but still hasn't got a wicket, but he's bowled well as Chase flicks that into the leg side to square leg for no run.
There's an important partnership here.
Yeah, this is
I've got these two. There's 35 minutes till lunch. These two need to make it through.
Yeah, I think they really
and need to make it through. Otherwise, West Indies
I think one
gonna
of
be in a
these
bit of trouble.
should go on and stay in past like 150, 200 balls. Oh, that's gone there, caught
Oh no!
on the inside edge. That's the wicket they need. Chris Wakes gets it. Brooks has to go. West Indies
Brooks.
collapsing here. 79 for 5.
That's a big wicket there. Brooks is.
Yeah.
He's one of the. He's been one of his best batters this series. Got a 50 in every test except for this one, I think. So he'll be disappointed with that. But that brings Blackwood to the crease,
Yeah, he's another.
who has done well in the second.
He's another key one for the West Indies.
After him, I know there's Holder and I know there's their keeper, but I don't think they're gonna provide much resistance to bat for 2 sessions.
So we'll just go to a quick ad break and we'll return after that.
Yeah, right.
Welcome back to viewers. Welcome back to viewers on our channel. There was a bit of technical difficulties there. You may have experienced a bit of a freezing or something there because there was a few technical difficulties. Right, I think we've fixed those issues. Jermaine Blackwood comes to the crease now at number 7 because the night watchman was in earlier. So now it's Wokes bowling to Blackwood.
Well played by Chase there.
Yeah.
Off drive to middle for no run. I think the story of the day so far has just been Stuart Broad getting to his 500th test wicket.
Yeah.
I think he'll be able to enjoy that a lot if England get the win.
Yeah, Joffrey's just sliding that one down the leg side. Now just a replay of that wicket coming up now. That was a really good delivery there, just moving in off the seam and getting the nick.
He's tend to be in trouble there. Brooks, he's got LBW about 3 or 4 times this series.
Yeah, maybe
where
that's...
he's just been that nip backer, yeah, he's just been pinned on the crease, and there again, not much footwork, and he's went fishing outside off. So that's something to work on for him.
Yeah, maybe. Bit of a scrambled seam.
He's batted very well this year.
Archer there. Little flick off the leg side for a single.
Wonder if we'll see a short ball.
I
Blackwood
we'll
might
see it.
take it on.
Yeah, we might see it quite down the leg side there, or maybe almost looked like there was a nick on that one. West Indies 80 for 5, Blackwood still on 0, and Chase on 4.
Isn't to see Blackwood's batted well
Yeah.
in each of the second innings. 95 at the AGS Bowl, and then 55 in the second test. As he leaves outside off stump. Half an hour to go to a lunch here.
Yeah.
Tell you what, Butler has been good with the gloves
Yes.
this test match.
Yeah.
I haven't seen him fumble too many. He's looked pretty good.
I think he's just silently going about his work, isn't it? That's kind of how the wicketkeeper, quick single into the leg side there, don't get the run. But I think that's just how a wicketkeeper should be.
Yeah.
Because you need to be just kind of
that's how you want to be.
You don't want to be noticed by people who are... You want to be the sort of person who's... you don't want to be noticed, because if you're noticed, that means that you're making a mistake. You just need to quietly go about your work, really, don't you? I think analog TV is experiencing technical difficulties. So we'll just try and sort those out.
Blackwood back on strike here.
Yep.
Works continuing.
81.
5 for 81.
Yep. Works off the back foot. They'll steal a single there through cover. Maybe even 2. They'll push for 2 here, I reckon. Yep, they get 2 there. Good shot from Blackwood.
Dom Bess hasn't been used. He wasn't used in the first innings. I wonder if he'll be used today.
It depends on...
I think England wouldn't. I think they won't really need to use him, but I wonder if they'll just use him to, build his confidence.
Yeah.
Because going to the Pakistan series, they could go without a spinner. They could go without him, but I think they'll stick with him. So
yeah,
I think they'll find him bowling at some stage.
At least for now, they're going to stick with the paces because they're getting the wickets. So then they're just going to stick with it. And maybe if there's a partnership later on, they might bring John Bess on into the attack. But this could be a very quick finish to the day. Oh, punched into the offside.
Session.
No run there.
Blackwood's look busy though. You just look at him walking away from the crease. He looks like he's up for the battle here.
Yeah. Gonna need a mammoth innings from one of these two. That was just showing the analysis of Blackwood. He just stays leg side of the ball. So what England will try to do is kind of get it, swing it in, like bringing the ball back into him and trying to get that LBW. And to the viewers watching us live on my channel or Analog TV, make sure to come over to, if you're on Analog TV, make sure to come onto our chat and ask some questions or ask him. I don't know if he's having some technical issues joining the commentary team right now. But yeah, make sure to pop in chat your thoughts or things you'd like us to discuss, and we'll go through them. In comes Wokes, bowling to Blackwood here. Defended there into the leg side.
They've just said on commentary that there might be a bit of weather around.
Yeah, I think the weather is a bit... It's going to be on and off today. There might be a bit of rain.
Wokes in again. shorter ball to Blackwood, played into mid wicket, no run.
Yeah.
At the end of the over, score 83 for 5.
So let's just so do you want to just say to the viewers what kind of videos you've made recently so they know what your channel's sort of about?
Sure. So we've done a compilation of our TikToks.
Yeah.
That's one of our videos, and then we do a lot of player edits where we, get their highlights and compile them into a video.
Who do you do this
So I
channel
think
with?
we've got about 8 of them.
So do you do a channel with like?
I've got another mate, but
Yeah. So a bit like our
yeah, I got
channel
a
then.
mate that. Yeah. I've got a mate that I know personally that we've teamed up to do this together. So we have a lot of fun doing it.
So you're both in
We do
Australia
edits and then both in Australia.
Hmm.
And then we do the edits, some informational videos, bit of Cricket 19 game videos, a bit of everything. Reviews and previews of we player rankings after every test match, ranking them based on their performances.
Defended there.
We'll have another one coming out tomorrow.
Yeah. So make sure to if you're watching us
We'll
live,
have another video.
yeah, make sure to head over to Simply Cricket's channel and check out their content. So yeah, you can see they're showing the wickets to Brooks. So he's been pushing a little bit wider on the crease to try and bring it back in to Brooks here. They've had success with those nip backers. Defended there, but inside edges to square leg, and they'll sneak a single.
The weather starting to pick up. The wind's picking up here.
Yeah.
So hopefully those clouds get blown. They look like they're going off here.
Hopefully no rain, but that's normally
They look like they're going
a good
off.
sign of rain when it starts. It's not a good sign. And it's starting to rain down here, the covers are coming out. The umpires are having a conversation with Joe Root.
They might call an early lunch here.
Yeah, they might. Yep, I think they're coming off now. Rain stop play. It's not great news for us fans, but unfortunately that's the way it is sometimes in England. One of the problems.
Looks like it's coming down quite heavily here.
Yeah, that's one of the problems of English cricket, I guess.
England's seamers, and if Tom Best does play a part in this test match, they won't want to have the ball wet.
Yeah.
If that seam's wet for a spinner, it's hard to grip. If the seam it just does a bit less.
And I think seeing that we've
Nice hard
missed
seam
this whole
gets
day,
bit nips.
I don't think they would. I don't think the spinners are going to have much impact on a day like this, considering the rain that we've had.
You are watching free coverage from the cricket pitches.
Rain's eased a little.
Yeah, but I think the umpires are going out there to check what's happening.
I think they might call an early lunch.
Might do actually, that's a good point.
Which means if they're calling an early lunch now, they will come back on at 10:20.
You are watching live and free coverage.
10:20 my time, which is also 10:20 over there.
Is it?
I think so. Wait, no. What time is it now?
It's 12:40 now.
So it'd be 1:20.
Yeah, maybe something like that. But Broad's been outstanding here today, hasn't he?
Yeah. Picking up 500 test wickets. As you can see here, his 7th on the is the 17 wicket taker of all time. Got Courtney Walsh ahead of him.
Really doing really well.
Courtney Walsh, Glenn McGrath, then James Anderson. James Anderson with 589 test wickets.
Alright, we'll just take a short break here and we'll come back with more news on the rain delay. In the ad break now will be a video that I'm yet to release, but it's a premiere for you guys. Hello and welcome back to our viewers wherever you are in the world. Currently, we're off the field. The players are off the field for a rain delay. So we will get you more info on the forecast and things like that. Pop all your questions in the chat. Obviously, there's a bit of a technical difficulties right now, but we'll get those sorted. And let us know your questions and thoughts in the chat, and we'll answer them in the... So obviously Stuart Broad had an amazing morning this morning. He picked up a couple of wickets, and he reached his 500 wickets. So that was really great. It's probably one of the iconic moments, really, in getting the 500 wicket milestone. So if you have any questions, then pop them in the chat. I will get the forecast details for you ASAP. But for now, we'll just take a quick break with my Q&A video that I did a couple of weeks ago, and I will get the latest info on the forecast and let you know what the forecast is.
Hey guys, and welcome back to another video from the Cricket Badgers. Today we will be doing the 100 subscriber special Q&A. In an earlier video I asked you guys to submit your questions in the comments, and we got quite a few responses, so let's jump right into it. The Cricket Badgers, do you think that club cricket should be free and provided by the government via taxes, or paid for by broadcast right to equalise talent so that a poor person will be just as likely to play international cricket as a rich person would be? I'm not sure exactly how governments could do it, but I do think something should be done to make cricket more accessible to youngsters, because sometimes it can be seen as an elitist sport. What is your editing app and how do you record? Which editing software do you use? Keep this for the Q&A. What do you use to edit videos? I use an app called InShot, and for recording, I use my phone on a tripod. In fact, let me show you how I do it. As you can see, this is my setup, so I have the tripod here. It's called a Rhodesy tripod, and I have my S10 here, which I film with. It's good quality. You don't really, obviously I'm not a massive channel, so I don't really need to invest in a hi-fi camera just yet. So smartphones are quite good nowadays in terms of cameras. Who are your favourite cricketers and why? And who's your favourite cricketer? My favourite cricketers are probably Steve Smith, Virat Kohli, just because of their class, both of them. And because I'm a leg spinner, I quite like Yuzvendra Chahal and Rashid Khan. Even though he's not my style, he's just very interesting to watch. If I had to single out one, I'd probably go with Virat Kohli, because he was the one I sort of grew up with and I've watched my whole life. The others obviously have massive amounts of skills, but he's just the one that I grew up with and saw learn and become the captain and things like that. Give us your best ODI 11 from the last 10 years. Once again, this is tough to choose, but if I have to pick an 11, I'd go with Rohit Sharma and Jason Roy opening the batting, and then Steve Smith at 3, Kohli at 4, and Kane Williamson at 5, and then Ben Stokes at 6, MS Dhoni, the captain and the wicketkeeper, at 7, Shakib Al Hasan at 8, Rashid Khan at 9, Mitchell Starc at 10, and Jasprit Bumrah at 11. If you were to be a professional cricketer, would you prefer to be a batsman or a bowler, and why? Oh, that's a tough question. I'd probably say I'm an all-rounder, but if I had to pick, probably batting. I just find it's more interesting, I'd say. Did you paint that wall? I'm not sure paint. I painted. I don't know paint. Did I paint any family paint? You paint or not to paint? That is more. I'm just kidding. Yeah, we all painted the wall. Do you think it looks nice? Anyway, thanks for sticking around to the end of the video. I hope you enjoyed that Q&A. As you can see, we're fast approaching 150 subs, so we can do this again. Let me know in the comments below if you want to see another Q&A. And that's it from me. See you next time. Here are some other videos from us to check out. Please consider subscribing if you enjoyed. Comment your video ideas down below, and that's it from me. See you next time.
Struggling with this Wi-Fi and stuff. Could you put some? Hang on, I've got to break quickly. Could you put some video on, because I can't see a thing.
For the match.
A lot of technological faults and also a rain delay.
Yeah.
Which is very annoying.
So what do you
I've got a question. I'm joined by the Cricket Badgers.
Yeah. Go ahead.
I'm joined by you in commentary. Do you know? I shouldn't ask you this question on air, but I'm going to ask you it anyway. Is anyone else joining on later on?
Yeah.
While I'm like sleeping, if you know what I mean. It's just going to
Yeah.
be you. Will it just be one-on-one people? Will the Zoom meetings be all okay? Stuff.
Yeah. So some other people are joining. I think.
Okay.
I've
Okay.
got a couple of.
Okay.
But great.
Make it so there's only allowed 2 at a time because having technological issues.
Yeah, because otherwise it will be an issue. But I think that's after you go, but so it won't be an issue. To viewers joining us on both channels, there is a bit of a rain delay now. The weather's looking okay. If I get the forecast up for you now. So the forecast is telling me that there is a 9% chance of showers at 1 p.m. And I'll just refresh to see if the page is a bit behind. So let's just refresh. Right, so there's an 89% chance of rain at 1 p.m., then 11%, then 7%, 8%, 7, and then 7% at 5 p.m., and then 8% at 6 p.m. So not too high a chance of rain, but I think there's going to be a bit of showering now. Although it does look quite sunny when I look at my sources from the Aegeus Bowl. I mean, not the Aegeus Bowl, Old Trafford. So what do you think of Broad's performance today, Ethan?
Yes, he has been absolutely fantastic. He's bowled really, really well and stuff. Yes, I agree.
500 wickets, isn't it?
He's picked up 3 wickets. Yeah, it's a big thing to celebrate in the history of cricket.
Yeah.
So yeah, there's no one in my live chat. Is anyone in your live chat talking, or are we all just
not really.
getting anyone?
Yeah, not at this stage.
Yeah. I'm gonna have to leave you to it in 5 minutes time.
Yeah, that's no problem.
So is it fine just having it just you in my broadcast?
Yeah.
Yeah. Because you just cover. Sorry. So you viewers on my channel and your channel, it'll just be the others now for the rest of the day because of stuff. But I've got 5 minutes to chat with you for now. How long? So it looks like on the screen they've said it's lunch breaks. So how long do you reckon lunch break is going to go for? Do you reckon it's going to just be lunch break and then we're back?
So I think they're probably going to do their normal lunch break, but I don't know if it's still raining in Manchester. So I'll try and see if it's.
They might.
I think it is still raining in Manchester.
It's lunch break right now, according to Sky Sports.
Yeah, I think the reason why
lunch break might.
I think it will be a normal lunch break if it stops raining, but I think if it continues raining past lunch, then it will just be extended and we'll miss out on a bit of play. But the reason why they've gone to lunch is because
So
it was
lunch will
raining.
be.
Yeah, because they've done lunch a bit early, so because it was raining anyway.
If no more
so
rain, sorry to interrupt. So if there's no more rain for the rest of the day, lunch will be like 15 minutes early, let's say. Lunch will be 12:40 to 1:20 rather than 1 to 1:40, correct?
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah, okay. So just an early lunch break, assuming there's no more rain. Okay.
Yeah, assuming there's no more rain. But you never know. Manchester is sort of the city where you get lots of short showers. So you don't get long rain spells. But what you do get is just short bursts of rain that keep coming and going.
Yeah, and that's probably a bit frustrating hosting matches, and there's going to be a bit of rain and stuff, you know.
Yeah, it does get frustrating.
Just hopefully 20-minute quick shower happens during the lunch break. That's what we want, and the quick shower's out of the way.
Yeah.
Or it doesn't happen again. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But they're kind of smart with putting the lunch on earlier.
Yeah, I think that's what they do generally when we have when we have a rain delay or something during when a lunch break would be. They just put the lunch break there instead.
Yeah, okay.
So we'll just take a short break.
So
we'll just show on my channel.
how long's the break going to be?
It's just like a 4-minute video that I've recently going to put out soon. And it's in the works, and I hope you enjoy it as I put it on now. Hello to our viewers wherever you are. So currently we are still in lunch, an early lunch which was forced due to rain, but I think the weather has improved a little bit, so we should be getting back to play at the normal time. The forecast.
Right, I'm gonna have to leave you guys.
Yeah, that's no
I'm gonna have to leave the viewers.
Thank you very much for Analog TV for joining us.
Yep. We'll still be editing along, but I won't be saying anything.
Yeah.
All right.
So, thank you very much for coming along, and
Thank you.
I will see you soon. Bye-bye.
Bye.
So, welcome back to our viewers on my channel and Analog TV's channel. If you would like to chat with me, make sure to hop onto my chat so that I can answer your questions, and then obviously if you want you can go back to Analog TV stream. And there's nothing much else really to say here, so we'll just take a quick break and come back with some more info if we have on the game.
You are watching live and free coverage from the Cricket Badges. Please support us by liking this stream and subscribe.
Hey guys, and welcome back to another video from the Cricket Badges. Today we will be doing the 100 subscriber special Q&A. In an earlier video I asked you guys to submit your questions in the comments, and we got quite a few responses, so let's jump right into it. The Cricket Badges, do you think that club cricket should be free and provided by the government via taxes, or paid for by broadcast right to equalise talent so that a poor person will be just as likely to play international cricket as a rich person would be? I'm not sure exactly how governments could do it, but I do think something should be done to make cricket more accessible to youngsters, because sometimes it can be seen as an elitist sport.
What is your editing app and how do you record?
Which editing software do you use? Keep this for the Q&A.
What do
you use to edit videos? I use an app called InShot, and for recording, I use my phone on a tripod. In fact, let me show you how I do it. As you can see, this is my setup, so I have the tripod here. It's called a Rhodesy tripod, and I have my S10 here, which I film with. It's good quality. You don't really, obviously I'm not a massive channel, so I don't really need to invest in a hi-fi camera just yet. So smartphones are quite good nowadays in terms of cameras. Who are your favourite cricketers and why? And who's your favourite cricketer? My favourite cricketers are probably Steve Smith, Virat Kohli, just because of their class, both of them. And because I'm a leg spinner, I quite like Yuzvendra Chahal and Rashid Khan. Even though he's not my style, he's just very interesting to watch. If I had to single out one, I'd probably go with Virat Kohli, because he was the one I sort of grew up with and I've watched my whole life. The others obviously have massive amounts of skills, but he's just the one that I grew up with and saw learn and become the captain and things like that.
Give us your best ODI 11 from the last 10 years.
Once again, this is tough to choose, but if I have to pick an 11, I'd go with Rohit Sharma and Jason Roy opening the batting, and then Steve Smith at 3, Kohli at 4, and Kane Williamson at 5, and then Ben Stokes at 6, MS Dhoni, the captain and the wicketkeeper, at 7, Shakib Al Hasan at 8, Rashid Khan at 9, Mitchell Stark at 10, and Jasprit Bumrah at 11.
If you were to be a professional cricketer, would you prefer to be a batsman or a bowler, and why?
Oh, that's a tough question. I'd probably say I'm an all-rounder, but if I had to pick, probably batting. I just find it's more interesting, I'd say.
Did you paint that wall?
I'm not sure paint. I painted. I don't know paint. Did I paint somebody's family? Do you paint or not to paint? That is someone. I'm just kidding. Yeah, we all painted the wall. Do you think it looks nice? Anyway, thanks for sticking around to the end of the video. I hope you enjoyed that Q&A. As you can see, we're fast approaching 150 subs, so we can do this again. Let me know in the comments below if you want to see another Q&A. And that's it from me. See you next time.
Here are some other videos from us to check out. Please consider subscribing if you enjoyed. Comment your video ideas down below, and that's it from me. See you next time.
Welcome back to viewers on mine and Analog TV's channel. There were some technical difficulties, so we had to go to a longer ad break. So sorry about that. So hopefully the technical issues are resolved now. There is still lunch on day 4 of this test match, so we will have to see what happens. but a brilliant performance from Stuart Broad this morning. Stuff from Analog TV's main chat, then so there is there's now a segment where Michael Pudding is talking about his experiences. If you guys have any questions or anything else you wanted to say, then please let me know, and I will say and I will discuss it. So let me know in the chat what you want to talk about. Hopefully we get more guest commentators in later on. So it's still lunch on day 5. So we'll see what the outcome is if there's still rain. The forecast looks pretty decent. A couple of wickets today. The English bowlers have been really disciplined in their approach, and that's been really great to see how they've been really disciplined and how they've reacted to the West Indies trying to battle out for a draw.
You are watching live and free coverage from the Cricket Badgers. Please support us by liking this stream and subscribing. Thank you, and back.
So welcome back if you are watching on my stream or Analog TV stream. Let me know your thoughts in chat on both of the streams, and I will discuss them. We're still waiting on news of Lane returning, but obviously we have been told that it is currently lunch. The weather is brightening up, so hopefully we'll get play resumed around 1:20ish or something like that. So I'm just checking in on the Analog TV stream, and Analog TV says the sky's blue, so we should see it soon. So it should be okay. the cool boy superhuman says that the time, I'm not sure what he means there. Great way to predict. Yeah, I agree. So not much else to say about the current ongoing events. Lunch 25, and we're going to tell news on ongoing events. The weather forecast, if I open that up for you. The weather forecast suggests that we have 11% of rain at 2 p.m., 7% at 3 p.m., 8% at 4 p.m., and 5%. So we might at 5 p.m. So we may see a little bit of rain, but currently there is not much of an issue. Just having some technical difficulties here, but we're waiting on news of play restarting, and then we'll go from there and see what happens. Hello to viewers on my channel. The properly, I think it's because of technical difficulties here, and a lot of TV. We're having a few technical, but hopefully it's getting better now and you can hear me properly. But obviously there's a bit of technical difficulties. Those I'm having some slight issues with the technical side of things currently, but we'll try and fix those. Another great thing about this test match is the Strauss Foundation. So make sure to donate to the Strauss Foundation if you're interested in that kind of stuff. But been pretty good. Great day. So I think it's going to be tense in terms of wickets and the sort. But we'll just have to wait and watch to see if the weather is alright enough for them to restart play. Generally, the rule is that it can't be raining at all for them to restart play. Because normally they never walk out when there's a light drizzle. You always have to wait for it to completely stop before you can go out there and start playing again.
You are watching live and free coverage from the Cricket Badges. Please support us by liking this stream and subscribing. Thank you, and back to the broadcast.
Hello everyone and welcome to another episode of Underrated Cricketers All-Stars team. Is that they really got tired in the second half. So
Please remember to like, favorite and subscribe. It really helps out the channel.
And our featured channels. Black Tick Iceway, Cricket Badges, cricketism at its finest. Analog Casual.
I want a more casual approach to videos, right? And the idea...
So, to Cool Boy Superhuman, great channel.
Play for this. Alright.
Subscribe!
It's a cool boy superhuman.
Welcome back. That was just a short ad break on my channel for the channel, TV and our channel. Make sure that you are subscribed and subscribe to both our channels. Currently we're hearing news that play will resume at around 1:30ish. That's kind of what we're expecting. But, we're waiting for that, but we're not sure how that's going to pan out. We're not sure when the players will return. So there's been a 5-minute burst of rain apparently, according to my sources, and play is expected to resume at 1:35 p.m. Another interesting stat is that Orma is on 76 keeper catches without a stumping. That's interesting. So you think about is you might not get a stumping. And Stuart Broad and Jimmy Anderson are just 2 wickets away from becoming the second ranked pair ever. And currently Warren won 1001, Anderson are on 894. Murley and Voss are on 895. I think they're pairs that generally bowl together. I don't think they're just picking 2 high wicket takers and pairs that used to bowl together. So going back to the toss, in the last 10 years, there seems to be a system problem, and New Zealand and West Indies are the only 2 sides to have sent the opposition to bat more than 2 times after having won the toss. New Zealand have won 10 out of 14 matches, whereas Windies have 3 wins and 8 losses out of those 12 when they sent the opposition into bat. In games when they have sent the opposition into bat, Windies batsmen average just 22.5 per wicket, which is only higher than Sri Lanka and Bangladesh. As an aside, since the abandoned second test versus South Africa in Bangalore in mid-November 2015, India have not sent their opposition to bat even once. They won 22 tosses in this period. Probably tells you I think that tells a lot about Holder's confidence in his batsmen, I think. So there are a few blue skies around, I'm not sure. So England have So one of my sources said, I reckon England have had until tea to wrap up this test match, with more rain at 6 p.m. turning heavy by more rain at 4 p.m. Turning heavy by 6 p.m. Even the weather is which probably suits the Indian coverage quite nicely because of the time difference. So we're just waiting on news that play will restart soon, but we'll have to wait and see. If you have any questions or topics you'd like us to discuss, please pop them in the chat and we will discuss them. And key milestones today, Stuart Broad became only the second England bowler to get 500 test wickets. And we'll just get from a short ad break as we sort out some technical difficulties. I'll bear with me and I'll get more news on play returning. It looks like we're going to get it in a couple of minutes, and I think we'll return with some play after a short ad break.
Hey guys, and welcome back to another video from the Cricket Badgers. Today we will be doing the 100 subscriber special Q&A. In an earlier video I asked you guys to submit your questions in the comments and we got quite a few responses, so let's jump right into it. The Cricket Badgers, do you think that club cricket should be free and provided by the government via taxes, or paid for by broadcast right to equalise talent so that a poor person will be just as likely to play international cricket as a rich person would be? I'm not sure exactly how governments could do it, but I do think something should be done to make cricket more accessible to youngsters, because sometimes it can be seen as an elitist sport.
What is your editing app and how do you record?
Which editing software do you use? Keep this for the Q&A. What do you use to edit videos? I use an app called InShot, and for recording, I use my phone on a tripod. In fact, let me show you how I do it. As you can see, this is my setup, so I have the tripod here. It's called a Rhodesy tripod, and I have my S10 here, which I film with. It's good quality. You don't really, obviously I'm not a massive channel, so I don't really need to invest in a hi-fi camera just yet. So smartphones are quite good nowadays in terms of cameras. Who are your favourite cricketers and why? And who's your favourite cricketer? My favourite cricketers are probably Steve Smith, Virat Kohli, just because of their class, both of them. And because I'm a leg spinner, I quite like Yuzvendra Chahal and Rashid Khan. Even though he's not my style, he's just very interesting to watch. If I had to single out one, I'd probably Kohli, because he was the one I sort of grew up with and I've watched my whole life. The others obviously have massive amounts of skills, but he's just the one that I grew up with and saw learn and become the captain and things like that.
Give us your best ODI 11 from the last 10 years.
Once again, this is tough to choose, but if I have to pick an 11, I'd go with Rohit Sharma and Jason Roy opening the batting, and then Steve Smith at 3, Kohli at 4, and Kane Williamson at 5, and then Ben Stokes at 6, MS Dhoni, the captain and the wicketkeeper, at 7, Shakib Al Hassan at 8, Rashid Khan at 9, Mitchell Stark at 10, and Jasprit Bumrah at 11.
If you were to be a professional cricketer, would you prefer to be a batsman or a bowler, and why?
Oh, that's a tough question. I'd probably say I'm an all-rounder, but if I had to pick, probably batting. I just find it's more interesting, I'd say.
Did you paint that wall?
I'm not sure paint. I painted. I don't know paint. Did I paint somebody's family? Do you paint or not to paint? That is some up.
I'm just kidding. Yeah, we all painted the wall. Do you think it looks nice? Anyway, thanks for sticking around to the end of the video. I hope you enjoyed that Q&A. As you can see, we're fast approaching 150 subs, so we can do this again. Let me know in the comments below if you want to see another Q&A. And that's it from me. See you next time.
Here are some other videos from us to check out. Please consider subscribing if you enjoyed. Comment your video ideas down below, and that's it from me. See you next time.
Welcome back, viewers, from that short ad break. Now the players are on the field, and we are geared up to restart play here. So, yeah. So, as you can see, Archer's coming in now to bowl and get ready to bowl. So Archer bowls and it's defended. So, welcome to viewers on Analog TV's channel. Sorry, we're just sorting a few technical hitches out there. Thank you for bearing with us. So Archer is bowling now to Roston Chase here. West Indies are 84 for 5 after 25 overs.
You are watching live and free coverage from the Cricket Badgers. Please support us by liking this stream and subscribing. Thank you, and back to the broadcast.
So here is Roston Chase on strike facing up to Chris Wokes. West Indies are 84 for 5. Ball from Wokes beats Chase on the outside edge there. Ooh. Ooh. Great bowling there. He just beats him on the outside edge and gets Chase. Almost got a nick there. Stokes now bowling to Chase. He hits it down to the middle, and they'll get a couple there. 86 for 5 here, the West Indies. Left that one outside off as Chase. Good lead there. In comes Wokes, bowls to Chase, who misses another one outside the off stump. Straight bowling from Chris Johnson. So, Archer coming in now to Blackwood. Defended into the leg side. They'll sneak a single there. Ooh, well bowled from Archer there. In comes Archer to Chase. Oh, hits him on the side pad there. That's got to hurt a little bit. Archer coming into Casey, fourth ball of this. Yeah, a bit of a dark sky there, analog TV. Not a good sign for England. The West Indies will be happy with that if there is a bit of rain though. Let's see if they can battle it out. All full and straight, he flicks it to mid-off, but they don't get a run. Get over here from Archer. Great over here. Coming in Archer now. Ooh. Well bowled again. That's the end of the over.
You are watching live and free coverage from the Cricket Badges. Please support us by liking this stream and subscribing. Thank you, and back to the broadcast.
Really good ball from Chris Wokes there. Just almost chops it on there, does Blackwood. It's a loose shot outside the off stump. That is how Chris Wokes got out in the first innings. And he comes again to Blackwood, who defends into the offside. He got a wicket there. Great run out there. Oh, brilliant fielding from England. What a way to go. Dominic Bess, beautiful fielding. They try to get the single. Dominic Bess throws it in. Keeper's then direct hit and Chaser's got to go. Magnificent cricket. Oh, that's a brilliant take. Brilliant wicket there. Absolutely horrendous for the West Indies. Another good batsman who easily could have the potential for going on to a big score. Throws their wicket away. West Indies now 87 for 6. There's another wicket gone for the West Indies. Really disappointing stuff there. Austin Chase and Jermaine Blackwood especially will be kicking himself for calling through that run. Great fielding there. I thought it was a simple run there, but clearly not. In comes Chris Wokes. Defended there. Great throw from Dominic Best there. Quick pick up and then throw into the stumps, and Chase has to go. Poor running, hesitation, and then there was no run there. He was throwing off balance, he had to hit, it was brilliant, and it's starting to rain down a little bit again. Cover's coming on and the fielders are walking off the field. Not a good sign. The players are starting to walk off. Get more in for you after a short ad break.
You are watching live and free coverage from the Cricket Badgers. Please support us by liking this stream and subscribing. Thank you, and back to the broadcast.
That was a really great wicket from Dom Best there. Absolutely amazing throw into the stumps. And they get the wicket, England. Roston Chase has to go. The new batsman in now, I think, is the captain, Jason Holder. He has a mammoth task of defending this now. It's very unlikely that they'll be able to battle out for a draw. Play's been stopped due to rain. The fielders are sitting on the side of the boundary now. They're waiting for the confirmation to go back on the field. It's been that sort of a day on and off, really, in terms of the hits. West Indies are 87 for 6. England need 4 wickets to win. West Indies need to chase down 399. So the covers are back on now. England are running through the West Indies batting lineup right now. Really poor stuff from the West Indies.
You are watching live and free coverage from the Cricket Badgers. Please support us by liking this stream and subscribing. Thank you, and back to the broadcast.
Broad has been brilliant today. Absolutely magnificent, and he's reached 500 wickets as well. The other bowlers chipping in as well. Wonks, John Best with the run out. Really great stuff from the Windies. The rain is getting pretty heavy right now, actually. So the players are returning to the dressing room now. Looks quite heavy. We'll have to wait and see what is in store for us now, but it looks pretty heavy. The West Indies will be glad that they've got the rain coming now. We'll have to see what kind of an effect this has. England trying to finish off this game. West Indies trying to come to a draw. We'll have to see.
You're watching live and free coverage from the Cricket Badgers. Please support us by liking this stream and subscribing. Thank you, and back to the broadcast.
Hello and welcome back to the stream. The West Indies are waiting on, and England are waiting for play to resume after this rain break. But I think the West Indies will be quite happy that they've got a little bit of a rain break here, because they are behind and they're looking to draw this game. So we will have to wait and watch and see what the weather has and what effect the weather has right now. But I think the West Indies will be glad that there's rain now, and we'll have to see what happens.
You are watching live and free coverage from the Cricket Badgers. Please support us by liking this stream and subscribing. Thank you, and back to the broadcast.
Hey guys, and welcome back to another video from the Cricket Badgers. Today we will be doing the 100 subscriber special Q&A. In an earlier video I asked you guys to submit your questions in the comments, and we got quite a few responses, so let's jump right into it. The Cricket Badgers, do you think that club cricket should be free and provided by the government via taxes, or paid for by broadcast right to equalise talent so that a poor person will be just as likely to play international cricket as a rich person would be. I'm not sure exactly how governments could do it, but I do think something should be done to make cricket more accessible to youngsters, because sometimes it can be seen as an elitist sport.
What is your editing app and how do you record?
Which editing software do you use? Keep this for the Q&A. What do you use to edit videos? I use an app called InShot, and for recording, I use my phone on a tripod. In fact, let me show you how I do it. As you can see, this is my setup. So I have the tripod here. It's called a Rhodesy tripod. And I have my S10 here, which I film with. It's good quality. You don't really... Obviously, I'm not a massive channel, so I don't really need to invest in a hi-fi camera just yet. So smartphones are quite good nowadays in terms of cameras. Who are your favourite cricketers and why? And who's your favourite cricketer? My favourite cricketers are probably Steve Smith, Virat Kohli, just because of their class, both of them. And because I'm a leg spinner, I quite like Yuzvendra Chahal and Rashid Khan. Even though he's not my style, he's just very interesting to watch. If I had to single out one, I'd probably go with Virat Kohli, because he was the one I sort of grew up with and I've watched my whole life. The others obviously have massive amounts of skills, but he's just the one that I grew up with and saw learn and become the captain and things like that.
Give us your best ODI 11 from the last 10 years.
Once again, this is tough to choose, but if I have to pick an 11, I'd go with Rohit Sharma and Jason Roy opening the batting, and then Steve Smith at 3, Kohli at 4, and Kane Williamson at 5, and then Ben Stokes at 6, MS Dhoni, the captain and the wicketkeeper, at 7, Shakib Al Hassan at 8, Rashid Khan at 9, Mitchell Stark at 10, and Jasprit Bumrah at 11.
If you were to be a professional cricketer, would you prefer to be a batsman?
Welcome back to the stream. For those of you maybe on the Analog TV's channel, looks like the umpires are starting to walk out now and check out whether the ground is able to be used. It looks like the weather has lightened up a touch, but we will have to wait and see. The players are coming out now. I think we're going to see a return and play now. Anderson and Broad having a quick chat before they walk out to the middle. They're all smiles. Energy drink for Stuart Broad, the big two. Shai Hope had played well until that poor shot, and pretty synonymous with the West Indies innings today. It's been pretty poor in terms of their resilience. They've just been staying in for a little bit and then unfortunately getting out quickly. They haven't been able to stick in and get that big score, unfortunately. So yeah, Brooks as well got in and then was caught by Wooks. This was less about the shot, more about the delivery, but still maybe something to work on for Brooks. Could have left that one alone perhaps. And then Chase's run out was really poor. Hesitation from the batsman and probably an unnecessary single there. Really great fielding from Dombas there, and it was a great wicket. If you're watching on Analog TV's channel, make sure to come across to my channel and subscribe as well. So if I give you a link to my channel, I'd really appreciate it, and I'm sure Analog TV would appreciate it as well. You can keep watching the stream on his channel, but I would really appreciate it if you could. I put my channel link in the description, so I'd really appreciate if you could come over and subscribe. Now we're getting ready for the first over of play. Here comes Chris Wokes into the attack. The afternoon. England need 4 wickets to win. It's going to be tight. bowled and defended into the offside by Jason Holder, who is the new man in. In comes Wokes, defended again once by Jason Holder. Hello viewers, make sure to pop your questions in the live chat. I'd really appreciate if you could pop your questions in there and your thoughts in the live chat, and then we can discuss your thoughts. If you're watching on Analog TV's channel as well, make sure to hop over to my channel and give